Hello. My name's Sam and this is my channel, So Let's Sparkle with Sam. And this is my Monday catch-up. So, it's my Monday catch-up, but it's actually Sunday night. So, it's the end of the week. I thought I'd do my video now and then tomorrow I'll definitely have time to upload it so that you will get it tomorrow, because we've had to have a man come and visit the house this week because our internet's been playing up. So my husband is absolutely sure that it is our router, but unfortunately with these things you can't just say, oh, can you replace our router? They have to come and say, oh yes, your router is broken, let's test the router. Oh yes, the router is broken, then we'll send you a new one. And all of these processes take time, so which is a bit frustrating, but hey ho. So I thought, instead of winging it and doing this video on Monday morning, and then the chances are it might take a while to kind of edit and do all of those things, I thought, do you know what, Sam? Do it Sunday night and then give the folks what they want, a video on Monday catch up. So I am feeling a lot better. Thank you for all of the lovely comments, and thank you for all of your lovely comments on all of my videos this week. I've been quite busy kind of pushing out videos this week of telling you all about my sewing intentions for my 50th year, and and thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Everyone that gives me a love and a like and a subscribe, and I've even had a Ko-fi bought for me this week. So thank you. Yeah, thank you, Teresa. That was really kind of you. It really means so much to me. So what am I wearing today? I have got I'll try and get a standing up picture. I am wearing my chalk and notch aisle jeans, my black ones in black denim, which I absolutely love. I've got a Freya. I think this fabric may have come from Beyond the Pink Door, but I'm not 100% sure. But it was a Freya that I made out of kind of scraps, and I've kind of pieced bits together. But I do really like it. It's quite cold here in the UK at the moment, so something that's nice and snuggly and warm is the order of the day. And then I'm wearing my little Tatty Divine necklace, my little planet necklace, which I absolutely love for a little bit of colour and sparkle. So yeah, so what have I been doing this week? It's been a lovely week this week, actually. Before I kind of get going with what I've been up to, there's one thing, extra thing that has come into my sewing room that doesn't normally, and I wasn't really expecting, because it kind of, well, I'll explain. Anywho, so the lovely Sofia, who is the Curly Swister on Instagram and YouTube channel, and I'll link her down below, she does a fabric godmother unboxing. In fact, I think it was her first one. She decided to treat herself. She's a busy mum. She works for the NHS. She wanted to treat herself, you know, as you do, and as she absolutely should, to a fabric godmother. What was it they call it? Is it Dream Wardrobe box? And she did, and I was watching her unboxing it. She was very excited, and you know when you can just see when someone's face goes from this to that, and I could see in her eyes she was just disappointed. And you know, that's okay. Not everybody, you know, you don't like everything that you get in these kind of surprise boxes. That's the whole point of them. They're a surprise. Sometimes they're a yay surprise, and sometimes they're a this is lovely, but I can't see me using this kind of surprise. Anywho, I really liked it. So I reached out to her and said, look, Sophia, I can see that you don't like it. If you want to get, you know, if you wanted to get it out, I will pay you for it, you know, a kind of good price, which means that then you can use the money, you know, because when you lay out money for something and it's a bit disappointing, you can then use the money to buy something that you'd like. So she said, she wasn't sure, and then she said, yes, please. So I have got myself this, I think there's 1.7 meters of this gorgeous, gorgeous Sherpa fleece, which I absolutely love, and I am very tempted just to make it into a blanket and have it on the sofa for my nana naps. But actually I have got plans for it. And yeah, it's got this, I think this is supposed to be an eye, but to me it is a bit of, it looks like a spaceship, and you know, you've got the sun, and yeah, it's just, I just love it. I just absolutely love everything about it. And of course it's monochrome, which I love. So bless her heart, she sent me this. And she also sent me the little, I've lost the cardboard bit, but she's sent me the little zipper pull charm that comes with it. And it's the moon in a sparkly cloud. It's a bit of me, isn't it? Which is very beautiful. I'm very tempted to not put this on a zip and just actually hang it on a necklace, but you know. And then she also put in a few extra treats that weren't in the box, but just as a little thank you. So I got this little pen, and he lights up. I mean, she must know me quite well, because she obviously knows how much I like something silly. So I've got a little astronaut pen, which is absolutely brilliant. Yeah, and he lights up, so you know, always handy. She also sent me some absolutely delicious milk chocolate from Marks and Spencer's, no less. Thank you very much. And she also sent me a lovely, great big notebook with all of the constellations on. So yeah, so I hope that she was happy with the her end of the bargain, because I am very happy with mine. So obviously, as to the rules of, if I get new fabric in, it has to have a plan, as my rules, my new Smash the Stash rules. So I have a plan for this. Now, initially, I was going to join in with some really, really good friends of mine on the internet that are doing a collaboration for kind of a button front kind of Sherpa-ish fleecy jumper. I can't remember what it's called now, but I'll pop it down below. And they were all going to go in on this, and I saw the picture on the WhatsApp group and thought, yeah, that looks right. And so I kind of said, can you kind of put me in just in case? And then when I've looked at it properly, this isn't going to work for that. And I don't want to kind of buy more fabric for something, you know, for something else. So I don't think I'm going to join in, but I will wish them all the best on their endeavours for their fleecy jumper. So for this, what I have decided, so it definitely needs to be a jacket. Definitely needs to be a jacket. My first thought is just do a really simple jacket, kind of button up at the front, not lined, just kind of facings. And then I had this little wormy idea. I was like, what about a bomber jacket? I mean, how good would this look as a bomber jacket? I'm not sure my overlocker is going to love it. So I'm thinking, if I did it as a bomber jacket and unlined, and then obviously I could finish everything on my sewing machine and kind of bind it all inside. I don't know. I think I'm going to make it into a bomber jacket. I'm going to use my tried and tested Amelia bomber jacket pattern that's from Mood Fabrics that I've made before. I'll pop a picture up of my sequin bomber jacket. That went together okay, and that was sequins. So Sherpa, you know, should be a breeze. I don't know. That's my plan. So, and then if I have enough left over, something that I've been wanting to do for ages is make the noodle head crescent tote bag in a furry fabric. I've just always wanted a furry bag. There's just something quite cool about it, you know. So that's my plan. So I want to make my bomber jacket, and then if I have enough fabric left, I want to make the noodle head crescent tote in the leftover fabric. If you think I'm mad, let me know. If you think I'm a crazy lady, in the comments. If you think it's a great idea, in the comments. So yeah, that's my plans. I've just realised I've done 10 minutes and I've not really told you about what I've been up to this week. I've just told you about one thing that's come into my sewing room. So I'm going to try and move on quickly. I'm going to look down into my notes. I've used this lovely notebook that Sophia gave me for my vlogging notes because it's nice and big. The pages are big, which means I can write big, which is great. So this week, Tuesday in the evening, I went on virtual sewing room and I didn't do any sewing. I just did sorting. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of at the moment, I'm just in a sorty kind of mood. Just like to sort things. Don't know whether it's kind of Christmas coming or what it is, but all this week, I've just wanted to sort stuff out. So I've seen, you know, I've opened a drawer and thought, oh, I must sort that out. I've opened this. And so on Tuesday, I've got a set of drawers here and I've got a set of drawers that are right next to my sewing machine. I just went through them all and chucked stuff away and, you know, kind of sorted stuff out, put stuff in a giveaway pile, you know, just had a real good sort. And when I'd finished, I felt really good about myself. So I've just kind of carried it on this week and just done lots and lots of sorting, which has been great. On Wednesday, I had a lovely catch-up day with the lovely Catherine, who is Soverton Makery and my very good friend. And we have decided that we are going to sew our frocktails dress together. We're both doing completely different things, but it's just nice, isn't it, to have someone to chat to while we're doing it. So I whipped up a toile for that, and you're going to have to watch my 50s and 50 and frolicking video that I have recorded but I've not released yet, which will come out very soon to tell you all about that. And then Thursday I had a morning off when I was working. I was working in the afternoon and the evening, and I spent the whole day making my Sew with Love and Sparkle gift for the gifting swap. And again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I have a Crafted with Love video that I will pop down below. And then when I was in for the day doing that, I'm very excited about that. I can't actually, when obviously people have received the swaps, then I will show what I've made. But because it's secretive, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to show it before it's ready, if that makes sense. While I was in, I got a knock on the door and my Beyond the Pink Door box came. So, and because I'd already done quite a lot of videos this week, I didn't want to bombard you with another unboxing video. So if it's okay with you, I'll show you right now what I got in my Beyond the Pink Door box. So came with this postcard, New Story Chapter 1, which seems very appropriate for the beginning of the year. And then we got some little biscuits, some Bourbon biscuits, which is always nice for a little biscuity treat, and a tea bag. So I'm definitely going to put that in my work bag. So I've got a tea bag and some biscuits, you know, for that just in case moment. Normally for me, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You have a bit of a lull and you need that little bit of sugar tea, pick me up kind of going on. Yeah. So that will go in my work bag. We got these little pretty nail decals, which are very nice. And they are little sewing ones. So I think the idea, I'm not really into kind of these. I have my nails done every now and again, but I'm not really into these kinds of bits and pieces. I've never been much of a girly girl. And I think the idea is that you paint your fingernails and then you stick these over the top. But very nice. And we got a lovely pair of these golden stalk scissors, and these, it's always handy, isn't it, to have a nice new pair of scissors. But I have a scissor rack. I can't show you at the moment. I have a scissor rack that's like, I used to use it for school, used to be in my classroom for putting all of the scissors in, and you can hold 24 pairs of scissors in it and it is full. So these are going to go in. I've got a little box where when I do like crafting swaps and things like that, or when I kind of gift things and I put things in the box, they're going to go in there for me to gift. Obviously, I have to be a bit careful about posting scissors. So it might be something that I have to gift in person. But although they are beautiful, I really don't need any more scissors. You know, but it's a very nice pair of scissors. And then the fabric. So I get 2.5 meters, and it is this beautiful viscose. It came in 2 colorways. There was a black colorway and then this kind of like toffee coffee, tan, brown, call it what you like, color that came with it. And I'm going to be totally honest with you, I have no idea, absolutely no idea what I'm going to make with this. It kind of says shirt, but I definitely wouldn't need 2.5 meters to make a shirt. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Any ideas? Let me know. So it does feel rather lovely though. It's a very nice viscose fabric. So that will be cool. Back to my notes. Trying to keep on track. Yeah, so then Friday I had a lovely chat with Mandy, and I kind of carried on with my crafted with love gift, which was brilliant. So Mandy is from Make It So, and oh, actually she's got a busy week this week coming up. She's going to have a little chat with Yvette on Stash Hub. So if you want to find out more about Mandy's channel and also the virtual sewing room, because she's one of the hosts, then go and check that out. I don't know whether I can link that video in below. I'll see what I can do. You know me and my linking in. It's not my best thing to do. And then yesterday I got my So Hayley Jane box, so I unboxed that yesterday. We had a lovely morning. Simon went out and did his park run. I did my kind of jobby jobs and then went to my daughter's house. We both went to my daughter's house, and my daughter had kind of done, you know, tea, coffee, pastries, all of that kind of thing. And we sat and watched Paddington 2. And we just caught up with each other because we haven't seen each other, and we weren't going to see each other today because it's really unusual for us not all to get together on a Sunday. So that was really nice. And then today I've been quite productive today. So last week I told you about Joe's hoodie, Baby Sparkles hoodie, with this lovely fabric that I got from 19 Fabrics, and it is no longer fabric, it is actually a hoodie. So I'll try and see if I can pop a picture up. I'll put it on my mannequin or something. He has tried it on, but it's not quite finished yet, and I don't want to take a picture with him in it until he's kind of happy with it. It is the Jackson pullover from Helen's Closet with the hood extension pack. And yeah, and then I've basically just used some navy blue cuffing that I had in my stash, and then I've used the same on the bottom. I've done an extra wide band because that's how he likes them, because he likes them to be quite long. And yeah, and I think you agree, it's pretty snazzy, and I can't tell you how happy I am. I spent a long time trying to get these main kind of zebras in the middle, and I think I've done a really good job, because of course you get them in the middle, and then when you cross this bit over, you kind of have to be really careful of how it lays. So I was really pleased with that. My son, my lovely Joe, doesn't like things that are tight fitting. He's quite a slight lad. He's tall, but he's, you know, there's not a lot of him. Bless him. And he doesn't like things to be tight. So whenever I make him clothes, he always says to me, Mum, imagine it's meant to fit Simon, my husband. and then it's perfect for me. So basically what he says is he likes things that are 2 or 3 sizes too big for him. So I have done it oversized. I've looked at his body measurements. I've made it kind of fit this bit, but then I've made it to be bigger everywhere else, and I have made it about 3 sizes bigger, so he gets that oversized look, which is exactly what he wants. And plus it's a hoodie, you're going to wear it over the top of clothes and things. So yeah, and I have to say I'm really pleased with it, and I'm pleased with myself because a piece of fabric came in and it's been made up straight away, so I'm really pleased with that. And also I've been really cracking on with my Smash the Stash items. So I have 3 out of the 4 completely finished. I know I've still got 2 weeks left, and 3 out of the 4 are completely finished, so I'm really pleased with that. The 4th one's not even cut out yet, but you know, I'm getting there, so I'm really pleased with myself. And I think as far as plans for next week concerned, that's going to be my plans, is to get the 4th one cut out and made. I want to what else do I want to do? I want to cut out my poppy pinafore, this lovely fabric that I got in last week. I really thought I was going to get this cut out this week, and it just kept getting moved off my cutting board, off my cutting table, and further away. So that's gone to the top of the pile for this week, and hopefully cut my bomber jacket as well. So yeah, as far as kind of life is concerned this week, I've got a really busy teaching week, as I do every week. I've got an interview coming up with the lovely Jenny from the virtual sewing room, which is very exciting. And yeah, and a few kind of social things. After, you know what it's like after Christmas, you kind of like social butterfly, and then you have to recharge your kind of social battery a bit. And now everything's kind of starting back. So my weekly quiz is starting back, and I'm meeting up with friends this week. And so yeah, I've got a busy week. It should be lots of fun. So I hope you have a lovely week this week. I hope you've had a lovely week, and I hope you have a lovely week. Before I go, I do just want to do a little please. If you haven't, which I'm sure you have, but if you haven't, if you would go over to my very good friend Luke, who was the winner of the Sewing Bee, and I'll pop all of the details on the screen now, because they have a YouTube channel and they would really like doing lots of really useful tutorials for us. And so I want as many people as possible to go and follow their YouTube channel so we can enjoy all of their wonderful, fantastic, sparkly knowledge, which I just think is completely invaluable. So if you have a second, I will put the link for Luke's channel down below. Give it a click, give him a like, give him a subscribe. I would really, really appreciate it. And that would make my heart happy. So yeah, don't forget to sparkle. See you really soon. Bye for now.